Hey everybody, the Real Behemoth here, back again with another video for Heroes of History. Today we're going to be talking about the Egypt event and some changes that are going to be happening in this event. So just kind of a brief overview. The Egypt event is one of the culture events in this game, similar to China. And every single time this is going to be rotated on a 2-week basis, pending potential new culture events coming down the line eventually. So a few quick notes about the Egypt event. Firstly, yes, I did buy the event boost again in the starter pack. If you are going to be spending in this event, I would recommend the event boost if you plan to sleep more than 6 hours a night. If not, set an alarm and wake up during the intervals so that you can keep your production going. Now, in this event, if you click on the culture, not this one, sorry. If you click on the it should be on there, but once this is done, I can show you. But each event will have some sort of boosted production. And so sometimes it's going to be this, sometimes it's going to be this. Other times, like this one, it's going to be an increase on Debon. So this event's increase was on Debon. Now, what does that do? Why is that helpful? Well, it allows you to pre-plan what your strategies are going to be for each event. So for the Debon increase, I had focused primarily on small houses, which I do every time, but I focused a little bit more on them this time so that I could rush max research as quickly as I possibly could. Now, after I finished research, I started to begin producing a little bit more than one of each building, right? So I had one of each building, one field, one mine, one press, and I had one goldsmith as well. And now all of that at the beginning will allow me to slowly progress in the event with the crates, but the rest of the focus was on houses so I can finish research. Then after that, I started demolishing and selling these houses. I made a bunch more fields. As you can see, I have 6 fields and I have 6 gold mines and then 2 of each smith and press. And so far, I am able to stay in that top 1%. Now, the dresses have been holding me back. I had a big, long setback while upgrading some of these fields and mines and whatnot. And so that's why I'm barely over the cusp there. But as I'm upgrading, I mean, as you can see, I've got, a ton of masks just sitting there. So the masks won't be a problem. It's just going to be the dresses. And once I be able to fast push the dresses, I'll be set. Now, I did buy some land expansions at the beginning. Even this space right here just finished, so I'm going to have to go ahead and add some additional buildings there. Potentially another gold mine if I can fit some, if I can move some buildings around and fit space-wise. But I do recommend that in this event, you got to stay on top of these events. That's kind of the key. The rewards are pretty solid. They do change based on era, and it's slight change. So, for example, this 240k food here, it may be 160k, I think it was, at the previous era, 100k at other eras, and even lower at the more beginning eras. Now, in this event, as you can see, you do get pulls, and the bright side of these events is your pity pulls for the events, they stay until you pull your 5-star, as the rest of the portals are. Now, why is that helpful? Well, it's helpful because if you stay on top of these events, you are essentially guaranteed a 5-star hero after X amount of events. So for me, this is where I'm at the second event, and I'll be able to kind of get closer to 80 or 90 by the end, probably closer to 90, maybe even a little bit over 90. And so that means in about 3 more of these events, I'll be guaranteed my 5-star hero, which will, of course, help me in the rest of the game modes of the game. Now, they are making some changes. So some of the changes that they're making is, as you can see right now, the culture boost only affects these inks or onks, whatever you want to call them. It doesn't affect the masks. Same thing with the dresses over here. It affects the scrolls. It does not affect the dresses. In the next update, there wasn't a slight comment by one of the game moderators or developers or however you want to call them in Discord, and he mentioned this is going to be a change coming in the future event. There will be a culture increase for dresses and for the masks, because at these later levels, that's all you need in these. So my 10,000 scrolls and anks are going to be useless moving forward. There's not going to be any crates that need them, and they're just going to just sit there. So that is definitely going to be a massive help and massive increase. I know that there was a lot of people having suggestions of, hey, remove culture sites from this event, like China. China's was a lot smoother and a lot better. But culture adds a little bit of a fun twist to Egypt. Fun if you if you like these types of events and you like a little bit of changes. But I think that is going to be a massive boost to these masks and dresses having that change. So let me know where you guys where you guys are at right now in the event. We only have about 19 hours left. 19 to 20 hours left. Let me know where you are. Are you in the top 1%? If so, where are you at? How many crates do you have? What reward level do you think you're going to finish at? My goal is to finish around 33. Now, I don't know that I'm going to hit it. I'm probably just going to hit 31, but I'm hoping to hit it around 33. So I'm sitting at 800 crates right now. 767 is the top 1%. And I'm looking forward to seeing these updates in these future events. I think it's going to be very beneficial for us, and we're going to be able to progress a little bit farther in this Egypt event than we are now, especially with those culture boosts. So let me know what you guys think and where you guys are at, and I'll catch you in the next one.